Here we are at Dover for the running of the Goody's 250, the Concrete Canyon 1 mile monster here in Dover, Delaware. Let's take a look at our 36 truck starting lineup. On the pole, you have Alex Stewart. To the outside is Racer. In third, you have James Barker. Fourth is Alexander Rowan. Running out the top five, you got Jeremy Heath. In sixth, you have Max Anderson. Seventh is Luke Rainier, points leader. In eighth, you have Last Thirsty Cole, second in points. Ninth is Cynthia Bright. And running out the top 10, you got Brand Thunder. The rest of the field goes the 3 of Jeff Bright, the 4 of Tim Gary, along with Trey Rainey and Code Luigi, Taylor Brian Price and Avi Hernandez, Adam Lewis and Joe Jefferson, then Carter Friesen and Michael Canto, Junior Ramos and Josh D'Amito, Derek Hamill and Luigi Octavo, DJ Reed and Roland Emmerich, then Josiah Kaufman and Julius Anderson, Jake Moss and Isaac Nichols, then Jason Larker and Cortez Newman, Eli Bright and Noah Ely, and then rounding out the field in 35th, you have Bentley Pierce, and 36th is J.J. Reed. That's your 36 truck field. Here at Dover, track position is very big. Let's go down track side for the command.
In honor of the Highway Patrol's 75 years of service, gentlemen, start your engine.
Guys, let's go out there and have some fun today. Just like I said today in the meeting, you know, this is a good racetrack. It's a good place for us. I think the pit crew's ready to go. Let's go have some fun.
Big issues for Lieutenant Cortez Newman. He doesn't get going. And that is for the ARCA winner yesterday. So big break there, or tough break there, as he will not even get to take the green flag with the field. The pace truck is in, getting set for 38 laps around the Monster Mile in Dover. Alex Stewart on the front row with Racer as they come off turn 4 to take the green flag. Green flag is waving. We are racing at Dover. Alex Stewart with a big jump is able to get away from the field as they come down the backstretch into turn 3 for the first time. James Barker trying to get a run. The outside lane working for Racer. He's going to try and get clear as they come off turn number 4. Alex Stewart leads lap 1. Here comes Racer to the bottom for second. Big run there underneath James Barker. Can he hold it down? There's the question as they come off down the backstretch for the first time at full speed. Over 160 as they hit 3 and 4. And 3 and 4 is the place where the outside works the most. You can get away with the inside 1 and 2, but the inside in 3 and 4 seems to not be the place to be. As they're 2x2 all the way back, James Barker contact with Racer! Sideways, they save it! That was the battle for second, and while that happened, Max Anderson got right away to second. Anderson took advantage there. He saw the mistake happen in front of him. Sir gone too hot. Got into James Barker, and he got away right there. And now Max Anderson going to try and run away from the second position. I believe Cortez Newman has gotten back on track. Yes, here he is coming on the apron of turn 1 and 2. Alex Stewart goes right by along with the front of the pack. We'll see if Cortez just stays low here and lets the pack go on by. It looks like he'll just stay all the way down low. And he merges, but that was towards the back of the field. 3 wide back there. Your points leader in the middle. Back there, they're making contact everywhere. A lot of shuffling here at Dover. Especially when they're off turn number 4, they get 3 wide, and some trucks may hit the wall, or they may try and get out of the wall and hit and collide. Racer once again going for second, this time on Max Anderson. Anderson with the big run off the top. Top lane is the place to be. Behind them 3 wide, and Jeff Bright turned into the inside wall with Cole Luigi. They come back up. Get Joe Jefferson, Carter Friesen, Josh D'Amito. The yellow comes out. Derek Hamill involved. Cortez Newman and others. Big crash, front straightaway. The caution out there, racing back. There might be 4 wide back there with Luke Rainey. Alex Stewart gets back in front. Max Anderson in second as a big crash fest. Bentley Pierce involved. Jason Larker, Michael Canto, Junior Ramos, Code Luigi. And Jeff Bright also involved. Luigi and Bright were one of the first to go around. Let's see what happened. Just the case of racing hard, 3 wide off of turn number 4. And Jeff Bright and Cole Luigi, there's not enough room. And I think Luigi's saying, hey, there's more room above you, Bright. And Bright gets turned hard to the inside wall with Code. They come up, get Joe Jefferson, who's an instant bystander. Carter Friesen, Josh D'Amito, Junior Ramos. Canto lifts the 9 off the ground. Derek Hamill, Jason Larker gets nailed by Bentley Pierce. And then Cortez Newman comes in also with damage. So a lot of good trucks there involved, especially these guys are just outside of the top 10 in a great position. And just not enough room for 3 wide. And Bright could have been just a little bit higher. Maybe Luigi could have backed out, but that was just a racing incident going for the same space. So big crash off of turn number 4 into turn 1. Alex Stewart with a great run off turn number 4, got back to the line first, but Max Anderson tried. They will stay out and there'll be a restart with under 30 laps to go. Come back green to the restart with 28 laps to go. Bentley, Pierce, Jason Larker, and Michael Cantover are retired from this race. Cortez Newman to the inside is 4 laps down. Alex Stewart out front with the race lead in second. You have Max Anderson. Racer is third. Fourth, Alexander Rowe, and James Barker is fifth. Left is Ducole in sixth. Seventh is Brandon Thunder. Eighth, Luke Rain. Ninth, Jeremy Heath. And rounding out the top 10, got Cynthia Bright. See towards the back of the pack, Cole Luigi, Joe Jefferson really damaged, and they are still on track. Probably going to try and gain points. Pace truck in. Restart lap number 11. Alex Stewart out front. Damage truck of Cortez Newman to his inside. Green flag back in the air. And Stewart with a great restart there gets away from the number 10 truck and the rest of the field behind. Now which lane's going to go? Will it be the outsider? Does Cortez Newman actually form a charge on the inside? If he gets clear of the 60, he will move up. But it looks like the inside not going to be the place to be. Unless, well, Cortez looks to be good through the corners. They may shuffle him up to the middle, which is what they're going to do right here. Some contact with Racer, in fact. Down the front stretch, Racer is bouncing off the lap track of Cortez Newman trying to get by him. Newman's going to give way. He's going to fall to the outside lane and start shuffling his way on back. 10 truck can really get through the corners well. It's just the straightaways. He's down on a little bit of power, but otherwise through the corners, he's very, very good. Down the front straightaway they come. James Barker still trying to get to the inside. And look at Cortez going around the outside of Racer. That's the 4th place truck battling with the damage truck. That's 4 laps down. Just shows that the tracks where speed doesn't really matter, that you can get done with the damage truck and a truck that's laps down. Battle for the race lead. Max Anderson looking underneath Alex Stewart in turn 1 and 2. Got a little tight down low, and that's what happens whenever you try and make a pass. You get a little tight as they come down the back straightaway. And to make the pass, you're going to have to get a great run through the corner and then try and get it on the straightaway and try and almost clear him and slide up, try and take that lane away. Right now, no one's really had any success doing that on the race leader. Front 3 have pulled away. You got Alex Stewart leading, then Max Anderson, Alexander Rowe. And then you got this battle back here with the lap truck. Cortez Newman and Racer all battling. James Barker might get to the 4th position right here with a great run as Max Anderson does look low again. This time it's going to work for him. He's going to stay beside him. Can he complete the pass in 1 and 2? He got a great run that time. Off turn number 2, down the back straightaway, side by side for the race lead. Get tight in 3 and 4 though. There goes Alexander Rowe around the outside in the 08. And Alex is going to pick up that 2nd position now from the outside lane. Can he try and get around Alex Stewart, possibly on the inside, try and get to the outside? Ooh, Cortez almost got spun by Racer there. Those two are having a bit of a rivalry here in this race. They've bounced off each other multiple times, and Racer finally going to get around that number 10 truck as they're 3 wide behind. There goes Brandon Thunder into the inside wall. Laughter, Ducole involved. Josh Amito also with Jake Moss, Derek Hamill. Caution out for 3. Oh, and Code Luigi at the end. 3-4 trucks involved. Here comes Alex Stewart racing back with Alexander Rowe to the stripe they come. Alex Stewart leads. A big crash for Brandon Thunder and Laughter's Ducole. Brings out caution number 2 at Dover. Let's check and see what happened. Here they are racing 3 wide off turn 4 inside the top 10. Brandon Thunder in the middle, Laughter's Ducole down low, and I believe that 27 just slid up into the 7. It's really a tight track here, nowhere to go, and then you can see the guy slamming on brakes behind trying to avoid it. Thunder's then going to come up the track and really just nowhere to go. For these guys, comes up, Josh Amito, nowhere to go, hits him, then Jake Moss just piles in. Derek Hamill luckily avoids it, and then here comes, in the background, Cole Luigi, that red number 24 truck, right there. I believe he may have also had contact with the 7. Yeah, he had contact with the 7, and I believe that might have hurt his steering or something. He couldn't control it, and then nails the 02. Look at this in real time as they come off turn 4. You can see some contact there into the inside wall hard for Thunder. And then it's just a concrete canyon. They just nowhere to go, slide up, slide down, and that's where Josh Amito gets it. And then here comes Cole Luigi coming in. He hits clips the 7, and then something happens with the steering possibly in the truck, and it nails the O2. So that's going to take a few trucks out of this race. Alex Stewart led us back to the stripe with about halfway. They stay out, and Alex Stewart leads back to the green flag, trying to hold on and dominate at Dover. Going back green this time on lap number 23. You can see the trucks retired from there. Josh D'Amito. You also got Code Luigi and Brandon Thunder, so that leaves 29 trucks on the lead lap. Out front, you have Alex Stewart in the 6th. In 2nd, you have Alexander Rowe. 3rd is Max Anderson. 4th, Ray Sir. And rounding out the top 5 is Tim Gary. Then James Barker in 6th. Trey Rainey 7th. 8th, Jeremy Heath. 9th, Cynthia Bright. 10th is Javier Hernandez. Your points leader, Luke Rainey, sits in a nice 12th position. So Pace Truck is in restart on lap number 23. About 16 laps to go as they come down the front straightaway to take the green flag. Is back out. We are back racing at Dover. Great jump there by Alex Stewart to get clear of Cortez Newman. Because Newman's truck is actually pretty fast once it gets going. So you have to get clear of it, make sure you're not side by side with them. Single file on back. Truck starting to make moves high and low. They enter 3 and 4. Cortez Newman with the run around the top. Max Anderson stays high. He's going to try and get a big run off turn number 4. Battle for 2nd. Alexander Rowe down bottom. Max Anderson top. They might make it 3 wide. Here comes Racer in the 09. 3 wide for 2nd as they come down the backstretch. We've seen many times where battling for a spot in the top 5, it results in a crash. Luckily, Max Anderson gets clear of all that. He's getting away. Oh, into the inside wall goes Jeremy Heath. And another caution flag. And another contender in the top 10 out. Alex Stewart with a big lead over Max Anderson as they hit 3 and 4. Cortez Newman battling with Max Anderson. Alex Stewart leads them again once back to the yellow. And my oh my, Jeremy Heath, a hard collision into the inside wall. Brings out caution number 3. Cautions breed cautions. Let's see what happened. Once again, battling inside the top 10. 3 wide off turn number 4 doesn't work. Jeremy Heath and Cynthia Bright are going to make some contact here, and they're going to spin into the inside wall. Heath head on right there. Cynthia Bright does get some damage. Does the 8 slide up and hit anyone? Laughter, Stu Cole able to miss it. I think everyone does miss. So 1-2 truck incident here. As Jeremy Heath spins it hard into the safer barrier. Cynthia Bright also collected. And that brings out another caution and another restart for Alex Stewart. As he's the leader, he leads us back to the stripe. It's going to be a restart with under 10 laps to go. Dover, Stewart trying to hold on and lead every lap to victory. Coming back to the restart with 9 laps to go. No trucks retired from that, but Laughter's Ducole is now a lap down in 29th. Alex Stewart out front trying to hold on and win. He has a lap truck in between he and 2nd place Max Anderson. Alexander Rowe is 3rd. Ray Sir is 4th. And Trey Rainey has moved his way up to 5th. James Barker is 6th. 7th is Tim Gary. 8th, Javier Hernandez. 9th, Taylor Brian Price. And points leader Luke Rainey has a top 10 run going right now. So Pace Truck is back in. Alex Stewart trying to hold on and win. He has 9 laps on this restart. Do we have a quick caution and another restart? We're about to find out as they come down the front area to take the green flag. Green flag back in the air for Alex Stewart. That time he did not get away from Cortez Newman. If Cortez jumps to the inside, it could be all over. But Max Anderson pushing that 10 truck as they come off turn number 2 down the back straight. Single file on back. Moves being made. Max Anderson to the bottom, trying to get by the lap truck and have a shot at Alex Stewart. Lap truck really great off the top, though. And here comes Alexander Rowe because of that. Big battles all over this track. Battle for 2nd between 4 or 5 trucks. Here comes Trey Rainey to the bottom lane. Rainey got a little bit of the apron there. He's going to make it 3 wide. Backs out of that smartly. Racer powers around the outside to try and get to 2nd. He's going to do it. Back there, 3 wide, getting close. Racer, if he can get outside of Cortez Newman, he's got to have a shot. Newman's looking to the inside of Alex Stewart. Big battle for the race lead. Racer's going to go to the high side. He has a run up there. Side by side with Alex Stewart. Racer off the top clears for the race lead. 6 to go. New race leader, Racer. And look at Alexander Rowe around the top. JJ Reed coming out pit road. He's going to stay to the bottom lane. Max Anderson had to shove up, and that's going to give Alex Stewart the opportunity to clear for second. Alexander Rowe with a big peek to the bottom of Max Anderson. Now can Alex Stewart run down that 09 truck with just 5 laps of racing to go, coming to 4. Max Anderson is cleared for 3rd. He has a lap truck with Cortez Newman and JJ Reed behind. 4 laps of racing to go. It's getting intense. Behind them, 3 wide. Your points leader all the way on the outside. James Barker and Tim Gary also in that 3 wide situation. The front 3 are protected by a wall of lap trucks. Max Anderson gets slow. They do have a slower truck ahead. Behind them, shuffling, trying to wreck almost. Lap truck's too close ahead with a ton of damage. Does he give the lanes to the leaders? 3 laps of racing to go. Lap truck's too close ahead. Racer going to duck to the inside. He had to check up. Here comes Alex Stewart with the big run. And now the outside's not going to be the place to be. 4 trucks break away. 3 of them have a shot to win. A whole stack behind. Max Anderson coming for second with 2 laps to go. Coming to the white flag this time. Oh, crash back straightaway. Caution out. They're racing back. Racer up top. Alex Stewart down low. To the stripe they will come. Racer by a nose. Gets back to the stripe in front. And will win it at Dover. One of the BKR trucks spun around. I believe it was Isaac Nichols. A ton of damage to that 29. Jake Moss has wrecked off of turn number 4. Carter Friesen as well. Roland Emmerich, a big crash. Back straightaway. Racer back to the stripe with 9 thousandths of a second to spare. He's going to win under caution, but he's going to get it barely over Alex Stewart. As they come down the front straightaway off turn number 4, Racer going to get to victory lane. Big crash back straightaway. We're going to have to check what happened there, trying to get around the lap truck. Racer steals one from Alex Stewart here at Dover. What a vicious crash that was on the back straightaway. Let's check out what happened. I believe Isaac Nichols the first to go around in the number 29. Madness trying to get around the lap truck and a huge wreck back straightaway into turn 3. Adam Lewis the first to go around. He's 4 wide trying to get around the lap truck, and that's where he makes contact with Josiah Kaufman. They head down hard to the inside wall. Gets Isaac Nichols in the process. Gets everyone else. Trey Rainey spins into the inside wall. They see the 13 involved of Roland Emmerich. The 33 is Cynthia Bright. But it doesn't end there. We're going to look ahead now to Isaac Nichols and Trey Rainey. They get spun right here. Watch this. 19 Adam Lewis spins along with others. Gets Nichols. Nichols comes up into the 18 Trey Rainey. Rainey spins, hits the inside wall hard. Comes up. Gets the 29 of Isaac Nichols. They hit hard. And then here comes Derek Hamill. Nowhere to go. The 2 of Eli Bright. Carter Friesen nails the 18. Now here comes, Joe Jefferson and Jake Moss. And Moss goes up and over. He made contact with Josiah Kaufman. A very, very strange flipping accident here at Dover. Oh, and then Adam Lewis nails the 17 after all is said and done. Maybe a little bit payback there. Let's look at this in real time one more time because that was a scary and big accident. Trey Rainey nails the inside, comes up. Carter Friesen hits hard. Friesen's then going to get nailed by Joe Jefferson and Jake Moss. Moss then gets down to the 17 and flips over. Luckily lands back on all 4s. And that helped Racer get to victory lane. He got back to the line by 9 thousandths of a second over Alex Stewart to get to victory lane. Let's go and check the finishing results. Here are the finishing results from the Goodies 250 at Dover. There were 4 caution flags for 13 laps. One lead change among 2 different drivers. Racer steals one here at Dover. He starts second, ends up first. Alex Stewart, you have to feel for him, ends up second. He led 31 laps, a majority of the laps. He started on pole and was beat back to the line by 9 thousandths of a second over Racer. Max Anderson ends up 3rd, 4th Taylor Brian Price and Tim Gary 5th. Julius Anderson 6th, DJ Reed 7th, Luke Rainey, your points leader, ends up 8th, James Barker 9th, and Alexander Rowe falls to 10th. So there's your top 20. Only 18 trucks finished on the lead lap after that melee of a crash that occurred coming to the white flag on the back straightaway, trying to get around the lap truck. And that lap truck, after all, was a sudden. As you can see, all these guys, Roland Emmerich, Derek Hamill, Joe Jefferson, Trey Rainey, Isaac Nichols, Carter Friesen, Jake Moss, JJ Reed, and the lap truck was Lafter Stucol in the 27. He ends up 29th. Tough break that he ended up causing the crash that ended the race under yellow. Practically, he caused it as he was blocking, and the field was bunched up 3 and 4. I knew something like that was going to happen. Now let's go look at the point standings. Here are the point standings. After Dover, Luke Rainey keeps that points lead. He's extended it to over 100 points over Ivy Hernandez, who is now second in points. Luigi Octavo is third. Tim Gary is fourth in points. And Taylor Brian Price rounds out the top 5. Trey Rainey is sixth. 7th, Lafter Stucol. 8th is Cortez Newman. Joe Jefferson 9th. And Racer, with his first victory of the season, rounds out the top 10. So there's your top 20. See, we now have 7 different winners, 5 of which are in the top 20 in points. As I look down at the rest of the points field, 21st to 4th, you see another one with Eli Bryant and Brandon Thunder in that 7 truck. He has to get above the top 25 in points to use that victory. Right now we have 7 winners. We're going to have 10 that make the chase. So you got to get above there and get up there in points, including Eli Bright. He's down there. He's one of the lower in points. He has to actually get up there and be within the first 10 winners. Because you never know, if the 88 wins of Luke Rainey, if someone else wins, that could change it drastically. So the next race will be the Sunoco 200 at New Hampshire. See you guys then.